I wanted to ask you about this one. So Antonio Gibson was hyped up as a superstar RB1 all offseason. This guy that was going to come in, handle a lot of the receiving work. And we saw it through the first couple of weeks. It looked like they were going to try to face him in more to the receiving game and face JD McKissic out. But the past couple of weeks, we've seen JD McKissic more and more involved in the receiving game. Like they're changing their mind on that. Are you worried about Antonio Gibson going forward?
Yeah, I mean, we've been saying it like week after week here, that you have to be cognizant of how they're using Antonio Gibson. Last week we saw them start to use JD McKissic way more, and this week he was used just as much as last week. He had 5 targets, 5 receptions, 44 yards, and a receiving touchdown.
That touchdown was sick, by the way. That was a sick touchdown.
Yeah, it was a great touchdown. And then he's getting half the amount of carries as Antonio Gibson. You got 7 carries for 15 yards. While Antonio Gibson's got 14 carries for 63 yards and a rushing touchdown. So I think this is another situation where you have a running back who's primarily being used in the rush game, and another one who's primarily being used in the passing game, similar to that like Chubb Hunt dynamic.
I was a big proponent for Antonio Gibson taking that step this offseason, and part of that reasoning or analysis was that I really assumed JD McKissic would take a step back and they would put Antonio Gibson in on more of these third down passing situations, but it's looking like that may not be the case. It's just better for the Washington football team if McKissic is in on those cases, and he's showing us why. So you just have to adjust your expectations for Gibson going forward in my eyes. McKissic is going to continue being used in that way and going to continue vulturing those receptions, even though that is a skill set.
Though. Gibson's a very talented back, and he's going to have
he's so good.
Like he's still worth a start. He's still very good. Yeah, like you said, Simon, you just got to limit your expectations.